It doesn't take long to see a few ships pass by, but have you ever sat there and wondered how those ships get safely into port? Well, whether those ships are arriving from as far away as Hong Kong or as near as Los Angeles, they need a harbor pilot to get them through all the traffic into port. And tonight we meet a San Diego harbor pilot who has helped make these waters one of the safest in the world.
Azure Seas, this is San Diego pilot boat back.
Good morning. Where are you now?
Yes, we're just coming up on buoy 7 now. We'll meet you on arrival. Normal boarding, starboard side.
Ahead lies the Azure Seas, a 20,000-ton luxury liner. She waits at the entrance to the San Diego harbor for a pilot to come aboard and guide her the last few miles into port. And for Captain Lloyd Malin, the job is the most natural thing in the world.
My family was a seafaring family. My father was a sea captain and became a pilot up in Los Angeles Harbor. And several of my uncles were sea captains, and so I was raised with salt water, you might say, in the veins.
And for as long as men have gone to sea, danger has been their companion. A hidden reef, submerged rocks, a sudden jarring collision. There are as many reasons as there are sunken ships. It's a danger Captain Malin knows well.
I was on an empty gasoline tanker, which is probably the worst condition. It's more dangerous than being on a loaded tanker because of the explosiveness of the gas vapors. And it was thick fog. It was up at Point Dume, up near south of Santa Barbara. And we were in a collision with a freighter. But the thing is, we were hit. And nothing happened. But when we got on the dock and after we got to port and looked at that hole, I think we were more scared then when we saw the size of that hole afterwards and realized what could have happened. Good morning, Kishore. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Captain Madison. How are you? Good morning.
The 600-foot-long ship and its 1,200 passengers and crew have just become Captain Malin's responsibility. For the next 2 hours, he'll issue a steady stream of orders, guiding the liner to her dock.
353. You can't be too nervous. I've known sea captains that I've been with that did their own docking, and they were just a wreck when they finished. And I remember my dad telling me years and years ago, he said, Lloyd, he said, remember, you can always go ahead with a ship, you can't always back down.
And he's been following that advice since he first went to sea at the age of 10. Over the years, he's run into his share of problems, and they can be as small as a sailboat or as large as the Navy helicopter carrier Okinawa.
This is Azure Seas, this is USS Okinawa. Request you slow so that I may pass through degaussing range. Over.
I'll reduce speed the best I can to assist you, but I can't guarantee it.
Okay, slow.
Let's go to slow, just slow ahead.
As the Azure Seas nears its dock, tugboats approach. Captain Malin uses them to gently herd the huge ship closer and closer.
Saturn, come ahead easy on the port quarter.
Saturn, head easy on the port quarter.
With the Azure Seas secured to the pier, her passengers head ashore for a day of sightseeing. And a harbor pilot heads home. That boat the pilots use is also called the Pilot, and if it looks like it's seen some use, it has. It was built back in 1914. And climbing that ladder from the small boat up into an ocean-going ship is no easy task. In fact, it can be rather dangerous. One pilot was killed when the ladder broke some years ago. When we come